everybody.
Shadow, it's waiting for a reconnect.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Tombstone?
I had to change Wi-Fi, so that might have been the reason.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
It's one thing I will say about being home is my roommate's boyfriend is an IT guy, so if I have any problems, I can just yell for him. So, yay! Oh, but he Ethernet corded everything up for me. So
there you go. See,
that's awesome.
Run the cable when you can.
Yep.
Okay. Robert, is it showing you have connection?
It's showing I'm connected.
Okay. All right.
I still see him in FG.
Yeah, I see it. It just says wait for reconnect. All right. Folin and
let me try rolling
Daniil.
something and see if you see it.
Oh, no, he's gone now.
Yeah, there you go. We spoke too soon. Thunel and Folin, give yourself inspiration, please.
Oh.
Yeah, you always start with it. That's I just kind of as a new little rule to kind of.
Oh. So Duff, did you give us XP last?
Not yet. Nope, not yet. You get a little.
Do I get XP for my date?
There's no. Well, he's talking about some of the RPing they did and the fun times they were having because the groups got all split apart in different directions.
Oh boy!
But they're actually ended all up being on the same task and meeting back at one spot. It was a funny little way to weave the story.
Apparently coming at it from different directions.
That's kind of exactly what it was for. Yep. So we'll explain this once. Let's go ahead and do introductions while he's getting reconnected. That's not a big deal. We will, since we don't want to waste time and we're chomping at the bit to play. So everybody, those who are out there watching, Tomb and anybody else, welcome to Tuesday night, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, D&D. Did y'all make a name yet for the group?
Silver Swords.
The what?
Silver Swords.
No, I don't think it was Silver Swords. It was something else.
It was Silver Swords Alliance, I believe.
Yeah, there you go. Silver Swords Alliance.
The Silver Swords Alliance, the SSA.
Yes. Well, because I had
it
the
other way around. You
don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. Now that would work, guys.
No. No.
Oh, no.
You're not gonna go.
Prater might actually reverse him. He's a little, he's a little frazzled. He's a little, stretched out handling all these issues. He might just accidentally call it that.
Now, Praetor's an ass.
Well, see, and he'll call it that. There you go. Anyway, we're going to get started here, and we've got Thunil back tonight. She's feeling much better and ready to join us, but then, unfortunately, Linder had a last-minute deal that came up, so he will not be joining us. So Linder, the actual PC, is going to go have cooking classes while the rest of the group continues onward. But anyway, let's do our introductions as always and say hello to everybody. Folin, you're up first.
Folin is the now 4th level Wood Elf Druid, Circle.
Thunil.
This is Thunil, and I am apparently coughing. Level 4 Mountain Dwarf Barbarian. And I'm taking the Walk of Shame tonight.
Again. Quetzal. Quetzal.
Hello.
Oh, there
he is. Say hello.
I am Quetzal, the paladin lizard folk. Forgot what I was. Yeah.
Seems like a problem.
Man of few words. Lizard man of few words. Mm-hmm. And our tabaxi. Yeah, you did speak a good bit. It was the most you'd ever gotten out of him. That was it was a first. Shadow, say hello to everybody.
I am Shadow, a tabaxi scout, looking to find new things.
Right, and like I said, Linder, their lovely little half-elf bard, will not be making it tonight, so we'll figure.
We sent him off to cooking school because he's making too many potatoes, and I'm tired of roasted potatoes.
Something like that.
Yes,
and
very much.
Whoa. Well, thank you very much for the resub there. Shadow, Robert, all of the above. He has so many names. It's just
I do.
Track. I do appreciate it as always. So last week the group had a very interesting time as they were retasked after cleaning out the villa and being exonerated from any wrongdoings after they were held by the sergeant and the mage again from the city watch. They were then they wanted to re-pick up the trail of the Nimblewright that they were actually searching for in the beginning, and went down into the dock area to check the ones that the detector was picking up that were on some ships, and met a very flamboyant and outrageous leader of the troop of parade, basically what the facilitators of one of the major parades that runs through the city, that own a couple of Nimblewrights, and had a dinner, and were just kind of questioned and talked to, and just it was a raucous little good time, a little lovely dinner, but really didn't discern anything from it. Then actually the groups, each one of them, they're finding out they were tasked by different. Well, I don't know. I know Folan, you related
I
last week.
explained nobody else did. Everyone else is not sure.
Yes. So yes, Folan did reveal to the group that he was part of the Emerald Enclave, right? Yeah.
I said they were interested in me. I don't think I've actually joined them yet.
And you were given a task to go search for somebody, and you wanted to know what was up with Quetzal and Linder because
they were acting strange.
Yeah, they were acting strange, but they didn't actually never revealed why. But Thunil had you bounded off to go find Ilcuria, and then and you haven't been seen since. They were going to go up to the City of the Dead, which Folan decided. I guess you tried to track them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was following after.
Yeah, and ended up finding that Shadow was already there on a stakeout.
Actually, what happened was the wand went off and alerted me to the presence of the Nimblewright, and I left them to follow that, and then
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, he had the Nimblewright detector. Found him in an alleyway. So then he went back and discovered all the rest of the gang, except for the Neil, in the City of the Dead. So they went and cornered the Nimblewright in an alley, destroyed it, and then took the head and headed back to the temple where the gnomes are at. It's a gnome conclave, but there's a dragonborn. Remember, it's a priest that was there, that was in charge of basically keeping track of Nim, the on-premise Nimblewright that is bound to that complex and can't leave, who was the actual creator of this one that y'all destroyed. And y'all were coming to get the reward that was promised to you, and we're getting ready to take in that reward, and also remembering that she offered some other devices for the group to have for successfully completing the task. And when that was getting ready to be shown and revealed to the group, a piece of paper kind of fell out from within the body of the Nimblewright, the piece of the head actually that y'all were carrying, just whatever piece of the damn thing y'all carrying fell out and kind of floated onto the floor that you grabbed, and it was it has a map with X marks the spot on it, and we left it at that, if I remember correctly, something like that. Yeah. So that's where we pick up. Now, Thunil, you will, unfortunately, you won't be here at the moment. You'll be back at the compound so if you'll bear with me 1 second while we do this. So, like I said, they pick up the map and just, who grabbed it? Was it you, Folan? Okay. Then I had a chance to look at it, but she will give the group, like I said, let me make sure I didn't give y'all the inventory. So there was 500 gold. So it's that was offered, and she hands that over. And she also gives you one of the following items, which, let me see, do I have? Okay, so I do have the items. The first one she picks up is called, they are adjustable stilts. And they take 1 minute to put on or remove. They increase the height of any humanoid wearing them by 2 to 5 feet. Each stilt weighs 8 pounds and is 1 foot long when fully collapsed. And she says, these were wonderful items. Use them with great pride and joy. So you have some adjustable stilts. The next one looks like it's like a regular backpack, but it's quite full. And she tells you, we call it a parachute. And you can deploy it as a reaction when falling, or just as an action. You need a 10-foot cube of unoccupied space to deploy it, and you have to be doesn't open fast enough to slow a fall less than 60 feet. So you have to be outside the 60-foot range to do any good, or you're going to go splat. The parachute will allow its wearer to land without taking fall damage. Once it's been used, it takes 10 minutes to repack up properly. She then gives you a box. It's a metal cube about 6 inches on each side and has a little crank on it, kind of like a jack-in-the-box deal. But she calls it a barking box. And you use the action to wind the crank, and you need to do it when you wind it for a while. It'll keep it active. It'll be ready to activate for 8 hours. Once it activates, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it, as long as the box and the source of vibration are in contact with the same ground or substance that the box is on. The switch on one side of the box sets the device to emit either small dog or large dog barks. All right. And the last one is a matchless pipe. A switch made of flint is built into the bowl of this fine wooden smoking pipe. With just a few flicks of the switch, the pipe will light itself. Now, how interesting is that? They're all like going, we just got what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
apparently we can have a guard dog for the tavern.
Say, there you go. They're in the party sheet for you to look at the descriptions, and y'all can determine what you're going to do with them. But she is quite reticent. She knows these. She's not wanting to give them away, but a deal is a deal, and she hands them over to you, allowing you also, you may keep the nimble right detector if ever needed again. And she hands over the money, and she goes off to console Nim, because Nim is quite, put out with his clicking noises and all that his creation, unfortunately, has met its demise. And and she says he's still in a lot of trouble. He's a bad Nim. That is it. She says she walks you back to the front of the temple and wishes you a good day and thank you for the service to them.
You too.
What's that, Brian? You broke up.
I said thank you and you too.
Okay. So y'all are outside the temple.
Okay.
Don't all talk at once.
I can't talk. I'm not there.
That's right.
So, where were you guys going?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Shadow.
I said, so, where were you guys going? Before I found you with the nimble right.
Well, I was in search of some nasty little character.
What nasty little character is that?
Now I'm trying to remember the name of that one.
That was the I'll pull it up real quick. Fireball back at the very end. You were Istrid Horn.
That's the same person that I was asked to apprehend
I was asked to search for her by the Harpers.
For what purpose?
Well, the Harpers are a group trying to stop evil in the world.
Well, yeah, I understand who the Harpers are. I'm asking what purpose did they have you to find her? Or are you just supposed to go back and tell them where she is? Or what
I was
is
just
the
supposed to tell them where she was.
So part of it, remember, in a recap, just to make sure, is that after the investigation was concluded on the villa, the city went in major lockdown mode and arrest mode of the Zentarum network. And that, not going to say the other stuff, but that is, Istrid is known as one of the higher level ranking members of the gang in Waterdeep. And that was kind of the gossip that was making it way around after that. And you'd gotten some of that from the guards and people that, were in the tavern and all that. But her background, at least. The city had had enough of the death and destruction going on between them and the Xanathar's guild and the Zentarum. Y'all, well, I guess they really hadn't put a few of the clues together, but y'all were going in believing that you were going into the villa, believing that it was Xanathar's got people that were going to be in there attacking, when actuality it was in Zentarum that were in there doing something. You don't know what though, and why they were there.
Yeah, I thought you talking about the manor, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Fight.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought that was the Zentarum that was in there. I thought the Lord and Lady were either members or associates of the Zentarum, so I was surprised.
That's exactly right.
Killing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you found Zentarum instead. Yep.
So we also received, found a map as well with an X on it. Do we have any more information about that map?
Yes, what was on the map?
There you go. I'm waiting for this. Just waiting. Alrighty. What you remember and you pull it back out and I'm looking around, and it's a folded up little map, and it is a map that identifies the area as in the trade wards, and there is an X with a name on it, and it looks like this. And it says Fenris Storm Castle, and there's an X there. Now, you'll bear with me, is that the map, when you look at it and all that, it's going to look very similar to the map of the alley where you found the Nimblewright. I didn't catch that in time when I used that map, but it's about the same alley structure, and you just kind of see that's where the X is at. That's all I'm going to tell you. But it just has that name on it. Fenris Stormcastle.
So the question is, do we want to follow this map, or do we want to go after this other character?
What time of day is this? It's pretty late now, right?
It's going to be late now. Yes, that's correct. Mm-hmm.
I think we should go back for the night and then decide what we're going to do.
Okay. Y'all may do that. Let me.
That was my suggestion to the group. I don't know if they agree with me.
Yeah, let me grab Thuniel for a second. I need to tell her something. What's going on here? Okay, you there, Candace?
Yep, I'm here.
So you were given Ulcaria gave you a message to employ the guys to, because y'all are part of the gray group, and we're given some of the same orders. They gave them orders to make their way to the city of the dead to find this Istrid. And you were making your way back to work with Okoria-chan to determine what was going on. And don't forget that you have the you can use this secret passageway that gets back to her place, or send her messages through it. And she can come right through into, I don't know, or maybe I didn't tell you that, but she has the ability now to discreetly make her way to your bottom bedroom down in the basement with just a simple, okay. But, and so she can send you back through there, but you can call her to come there. But she sent you a message to send them, and she wanted to see you. So then you had to go take care of business. So that's all that was. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. They had to give her a little backstory she didn't know about. Okay. That being said, so the group the discussion was going to head back to the Whispering Spirit.
Shadow is actually going to break off and go in search of this sister again.
Okay.
What are you going to do if you find her?
Right now, I'm just trying to find her.
Okay. Well, hopefully you won't get dead. Are you sure you want to go off by her?
I'm pretty sneaky.
Okay. I'll go back and rest then.
Yep. So the group goes back. The rest of you go back to the tavern, and Shadow, you head off to the deal. So
City of the Dead, I believe.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. And when y'all come back to the tavern, you will find Thaniel impatiently wondering where the hell everybody was at.
So, Thaniel.
Gotta run off. Where y'all been?
Here and there. We made this thing called the Silver Swords Alliance, right? You remember? Thaniel?
I think you broke up a little bit there, I think.
Okay, I said we made this thing called the Silver Swords Alliance. Do you remember that?
He's asking you, Thaniel. Did we lose her?
I'm not hearing her.
We don't hear you, Candace, unless you're...
I'm not hearing either.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you guys just fine.
Oh, you haven't said anything?
No, I've said stuff. I've been saying stuff all the time.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Great.
Sorry,
Okay, no, I said, just because I leave for a little bit doesn't mean y'all have to run away from our bar. What's been going on? Why'd I come back and nobody's here?
Well, we killed the Nimblewright and we got the reward, and we had this dinner on this ship with this crazy lunatic guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a fun time while you're gone.
Any treasures I should know about?
Oh no, nothing. None of that.
No treasures, huh? No maps. No.
Oh, I do have this map here. Yeah, we got this map from the Nimble.
From the dog.
Yeah, no, yeah. Here, actually, not that it really matters, but it's a parcel item. You can actually have the map, just so you know what it is.
So we're gonna check out this Fenris Storm Castle then, I guess, with this X.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. You probably need to get your rest. Yeah, you were probably pretty busy.
I'm pretty well rested, shall we say. But
Okay.
yeah, if you guys need some rest, it's fine, we can rest.
Yeah, you can hold down the bar. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'll go do my resting stuff, trance thing.
Okay. Yeah, y'all can have it. Yeah, so you go through the night, and boom. Y'all are rested.
Woo!
Wonderful.
Nicely done.
Wunderbar.
So I see our little Lindir finally decided to go off and take some cooking lessons, huh?
All this going on, the excitement and all that, knowing that the end's going to be popular, more and more popular and all that. He needs to up his cooking game. And so he's made his way over to the
Lake Court on Waterdeep.
yeah, but he's going to go to cooking school. So he's going to join one. He's going to the cooking guild. It's called the Julia Childs Guild. And he's going to take some lessons for a little while, and he will be checking back in on his breaks to see what's going on with the party.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm up for an adventure. I don't know about you guys, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
and y'all are doing all that, and you'll notice then shortly during that time frames, an hour or two later, Shadow will come, steely in the door.
Yeah, let them know that Istrid has apparently been captured by the city guard, or city watch.
Woo!
Woohoo!
That is true. She was trying to make connections. You'll hear just through the grapevine. She was trying to find a place to hold up with all that was going on. She proclaims her innocence and not knowing what took place and what's going on, why she's being interrogated, and some of the guards, typical Zentarm and all that. But she is pretty adamant, that she had nothing to do with any of the attacks, the recent attacks and stuff like that. But she is in custody.
Aw. How about you
I
guys?
suppose that a little bit of fun.
So
Yeah, let's.
So now we have this map to deal with.
Yeah,
I suggest we go investigate.
go check it out.
Yeah.
So you'll bear
Sounds
with
good to me.
You'll apologize that yes, it's the same damn map. I didn't catch. But it's a city. They all look alike. The alleyways and all that. But in this encounter,
looks vaguely familiar.
yes, it does, doesn't it? Oh, why did I actually? Well, here I goofed. Well, you think I would do this? Whoops. Doesn't matter.
I'm blind.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was like, you know what? Here, let me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, y'all already know what's in here, but it's like, but the alleyway, and so just bear with me that
If it makes you feel better, I'll scout out the entire area first.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a rundown, but there's some doors that you're going to be concerned about. So the buildings that border this alley are about 30 feet high, 3 stories, and what you're kind of seeing. Hello, wifey poo. Everybody's been fed except for you.
So you're not filled the wifey poo.
She just got in. So
Well, fine.
So you notice that y'all see some trash along this back alleyway where you think this X marks the spot over on top of this building structure here. It looks like it's an old one-story, windowless stone house. Slate roof is tucked up in the middle of this alley, surrounded by the taller buildings. Looks like the doors are made of sturdy wood, and you think that the outer door looks probably as barred shut from within inside. And you think it may be one is a residence and another part of it is a store of some sort, but you don't know yet. Tomb, hey. Okay.
Are there any windows on it?
No, like I said, it's a one-story windowless stone house.
Gotcha. So do we want the direct approach or do we want this secret approach?
Yes, y'all haven't made. You've just kind of done a quick scout of the alleyway in the area, but I would consider that y'all haven't done anything really in the true research in the area, unless y'all want to move in there and do that.
So, seeing as how we know absolutely nothing about who this person is,
Do we want to do some research on that?
yeah, I think we should probably try to do some recon of the area.
Okay.
Find a local tavern or something and see if we can casually find out who's.
Yeah, what are in the buildings across the street from it? All just residents?
Yeah, some residents, some other shop. You will find out that, yes, that the residence belongs to, that Venner's Storm Castle is the owner of this residence. He is a lamplighter. And they are, they make the lamps and lights in the city streets and stuff like that. And he runs a store that is, I had it right in front of me. No! Boom. Oh, where's my... Hey, where the hell is my... The store that is attached to his place, they sell hats. Don't ask. Just hats.
Okay.
Looks like, but he is not. And there's a store here. Let me try to explain that. This is the door to the store. And what else can y'all find out about him? Let's see. Yep. You believe that the residence is the back door. And you're also noticing, like I said, autumn is coming deep into the autumn time. The city, especially in these alleyways and all that, wind, is picking up as winter approaches. And wind whistles through the alleyway, and, picks up lots of trash and debris and spins it around. And it will, in the alleyways, it will make it hard to hear things. And you also have if for some reason you have to fire ranged weapons, you have disadvantage on those rolls, just so you know.
You say it's dim light, is that what you said?
Say that again, Brian.
So I missed what you said at the beginning. What's causing the disadvantage?
The wind is picking up. Autumn wind is picking up in the city. And through the tight alleyways and stuff like that, you will have these issues to deal with. Just so you know. So when Duff calls for disadvantage, don't get mad at me.
No, of course we of course will.
I know. I don't get any love. Alrighty, and yeah, so y'all make your, so I mean, you spend a little time, you've cased it out, you find out that yes, um, that's, believe where this man lives. You will notice that outside the other, plenty of people here. You've got residents. There are a few other shop areas. I can roll some up. You've chatted a few. There may be a small bar down in the area that you've talked to and find out that he is a grumbly dwarf. And then you've got some, typical other street urchins that are running around, little kids running around, getting in trouble, running, through people, causing chaos. The city watch still has a presence, marching up and down the streets, and a little bit more show of force, just making sure, keeping order for things.
Do we see any of the city watch we're familiar with?
Not this area. Nope.
Didn't expect to, but figured I'd ask. Can we find out about how often he might leave this area?
So y'all leave and go search. You will find out when y'all make your way through and all that. He had just been seen the other day, but hasn't been seen around today at all. And a couple spots say, yeah, he'll pass through here. Maybe a little pastry shop or a little, meat shop. He'll grab something to eat from time to time. And the shop owner will say normally he makes his way here in the mornings, but today he didn't visit us. And that's kind of strange. He's usually here almost every morning. Grab his cup of joe and his sausage, his pigs in a blanket.
It sounds like we need to do a wellness check.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Y'all are, did I not share? Oh, it would be helpful if I shared the map. I did share the map. Okay, so I put y'all on it up at the top, but it doesn't really matter, just so you know. Tokens are unlocked, but.
Yeah, I see it.
What about the rest of you? As Shadow moves in. There's a few people that make their way down. Daniil? Quetzal?
Place myself
You
in the
can
corner
see
and just kind of
Quetzal.
sit there.
It's daytime. Yep, the shop owner you can see he doesn't look like he's open yet, but yeah, this is it's a hat shop. Like I said, it looks like he's not open yet.
He's not open yet?
Not open yet, nuh-uh.
Does someone want a hat?
I think Shadow would look very dashing with a top hat.
Well, Thunil does not like hats. Hats are too formal. Thunil does not dress up.
As y'all are there staking it out and moving into the alleyway, Thunil will hear commotion coming this direction. Well, come here. And basically, heading right for Folan, as he steps into the alleyway, a cart laden. Get your booty butt back over there!
When I heard the commotion, I was.
I know, and you were, well, I know, but boy, it surprises you. A cart laden with apples comes careening toward you from the opposite direction, rolling slightly downhill. Riding on the cart is a tiefling boy with an eye patch, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Look out! Look out!" Folan and Quetzal and Shadow, y'all can make me dexterity saving throws as this thing comes barreling through there.
Can I make an attempt to jump up onto the
If you make a high enough dexterity saving throw. Ooh!
Quetzal
have
doesn't move.
inspiration. Or you can take the punishment.
I'll stick with my 13 for right now.
Yeah, you jump out of the way. But you two see it coming at me, coming straight at you. Make me some strength saving throws now, both of you, please.
I don't know why that roll with advantage.
Advantage, save, charm. I did not roll with advantage. I don't know either. It dropped a 1. Roll that again.
The 18 was the one that would have been first anyway.
You don't know that. Oh, Folin, the cart just gives you, you just kind of get knocked down by it. It's no big deal. It just knocks you down and you fall down and Quetzal, you're trying to grab, you actually are, you're able to stop it from hurting him through your strength that you can basically grab a hold of it and you're able to kind of, quickly pull it. It's not that heavy, and stop it. Then it flips as you do that, and you're keeping it from careening and running over your good, companion there, Folin. The cart will flip, and apples will just go all over the street, and the tiefling boy, and he comes right at you, Shadow, going, catch me! You can make me an acrobatics check, whatever you'd like, to see if you can catch the boy. He's coming right for you. Mommy! You just like kind of reach up and just like a cat, mama cat grabs its young by the back of the neck. You just grab his little, barely smock shirt that he has on him, and just stop him in midair. And he's kind of looking, ooh, that was close. And you see a couple other children, also they come running down the alleyway yelling, for their friend, and they're going, Squidly, go! Oh! And you'll see one is there's 3 of them. The boy, he's got the eye patch on. There are another one he's got like a makeshift sword tucked in his belt, and the girl has a cape on. And looks like a kind of some type of a cap, helmet, or whatever. And they're all they're stopping as they look at y'all, and they see that Shadow has Squidly in his hands. Oh, we're sorry. We didn't mean to get anybody hurt. You can let our friend go. We'll just go about our way now.
I give a low growl. And
Squidly,
who did you want to steal this cart from?
Oh, who said we didn't steal it? That's not nice to say things like that, mister. We're just playing. Who said the cart didn't just go by us when we were walking down the street?
Because the boy was riding on it?
Because he was trying to stop it from hurting you. Right, Squidly? And Squidly's like going,
right.
And Squidly's shaking. Don't hurt me, you big kitty cat. And the girl goes, well, they're just like that big man with their big graying hair. Has got scars all over his face that came out of that alleyway a little bit ago. He yelled at us to mind our own business. We ran at you. You're just a big meanie. And she points, and she's pointing back toward.
Can you describe that man again?
There's a big man with graying hair. Looked like he'd been in many fights, and he had scars all over his face. And Folin and Neil, make me perception. Well, it's actually kind of like memory checks. What would that be? I guess his best is perception, isn't it?
Intelligence check.
Yeah, I would think more intelligence.
I would call it wisdom.
Yeah, it's just make a perception that y'all just yeah, make me some perception checks, please.
Okay.
Man, I'm like crap tonight.
It's okay.
Time to change your color.
Yeah, exactly.
Had no effect on last week.
Okay. That when you hear that and all that, you vaguely remember that the dude that was shooting crossbow bolts at you when y'all were in the villa, he had scars all over his face too.
The guy that ran away from us.
Exactly.
And which way did this character go?
He came in the way y'all go, but he came from the alleyway when we were coming up this way to still. I mean, not we were gonna buy an apple from the cart, from the apple man, from the.
Seems like you had a little bit of a slip there.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Can I have my friend, please? We didn't mean it. We'll go. We won't do it again. We didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You weren't really very clear in your description. Where did this guy come from, and where did he?
He came out of the alleyway over there in a rush a little bit ago.
And went which way?
Came out the way y'all went.
So he came out the way we came in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He came out. I'm sorry. Y'all came in this way. He came out. Yeah, he came past. He came past them. He went out the same way that they were going toward the apple cart. My bad. Yeah, I forgot y'all came in. I had y'all coming in from the other way originally. That's my bad. He came out the way they came down. He had just left a little while ago, and they were going after the cart, which was on the west side of this alleyway area. Got confused there. So sorry.
So I kind of quickly show my claws to the kid in my hand, and then I put him down.
It's
Make
squiddly.
sure you still have your belt pouch.
He's got his eye patch, and he kind of looks it up at you, he flips it up and gives you a wink, and they just go, and they just take off running back down the street.
And I actually take off running that one myself.
Okay. You just kind of chase them. You'll just kind of see them disperse into the crowd, unless you were trying to get them, or they were just,
I'm not trying to get them.
Yeah. And you'll just see a busy intersection in a streetway, just people moving up and down. You'll see a man yelling, for his cart, and they're pointing toward you in the alleyway. And you'll see, fairly gruff looking guy, he's, but you basically see he's a produce type guy. He's got a smock on,
Yep.
and looks like he's just been, just come into town or had the cart there, and now he's all upset, and he comes rushing up to you, and he asks,
I'll point down the alleyway for him.
is there
Cart's down there.
Oh, and he's just got, holy moly, God. And he has a bunch of choice words that we can't utter on stream. That we didn't know that they spoke in Waterdeep. And
I will see if I can see anything kind of out of place in the area right outside that.
I will let you know that you do not.
That guy.
I will let you know that you do not see him.
Okay, then maybe we should go back in and check on this guy and see if he's still among.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, when y'all make your way around the corner, this time you will discover that the door to this area is open.
I'm going to want to search it for any kind of traps.
You can go right
I'll give you
ahead.
guidance.
What's that?
I said I'll give you guidance. Go for it.
be clear. I see nothing wrong with this area.
Wow, that's a double one. Oh,
I
will
see nothing
tell
wrong here.
you that, yeah, you don't detect any traps, Shadow.
It's perfect.
Yeah. You'll
Then going in.
Yeah, you'll hit the door with like one claw, and you'll see him go meow, and he'll jump back, just expecting that something's gonna, but you don't. Oh gosh, such a waste on what could have been a lovely roll had it been for something else. The door stands open, and you can tell that this place has been ransacked just recently. There is, and you're standing in the kitchen area, in a little common room. There is painted in blood on the kitchen wall is a circle with 10 equidistant lines radiating outward from its circumference, which you understand and know quite well is the sign of Xanathar. And then you see another door here that has definitely been kicked into.
Can you approve moves, or does it matter?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me unlock that. I had them locked because I was messing with you earlier. Yeah, you can move around if you're free.
I will attempt to look for any traps here.
Make me a perception check, please.
Well, I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
Not to give you a whole lot of help last time.
No, it did not. Oh my Lord. Oh, I saw another one. Okay. What you're noticing is place has thoroughly been ransacked, and you will see pools of blood that are on the floor. They are fresh, and also the blood that is on the wall is very fresh too.
Tennille is not happy with how long his compatriots have been gone. He's going to head towards the alleyway.
Okay. Quetzal?
Start to go after him.
Do I see any bodies from which this blood might be coming from?
None whatsoever.
I want to look for any kind of trap doors or anything on the floor.
Go right ahead.
I will look in this room to see if I can find anything in it.
Jesus Christ.
You need to change your dice color.
I did.
You will not discover anything of value or of out of the ordinary except for what you see. Tennille, you will hear a commotion and see somebody has walked into the alley, and you see light. You can tell that someone's coming down the alleyway toward you from the way y'all came in.
Like behind us, or
yeah, y'all
like
crossed over,
towards...
but then you hear some silence, and then you hear footsteps. Someone is walking down the alleyway, not trying to be, and you just hear them. They're clearly stepping, coming from around the corner.
Over towards where Shadow and Fonil are, or behind us?
Is that a door behind me?
It is, looks like an alley. It's, some type of door. You don't...
Okay, I quickly make it around the corner and tell Quetzal to get beside me.
Is it locked?
Yes.
I will attempt to unlock it. Actually, I'll search for traps first.
Just open it.
You will, but when you're messing with it, you will look. There's a sign above it, and it is, it says deliveries only, for the, top hats, are us. It looks like this is the back door to the shop for the hat maker.
That's fine.
And it doesn't. You can pick the lock. You don't discover it's locked, but you don't see there's any traps. Anything like that, and you look at it, it doesn't there's no blood or anything on the locks, anything like that. And you can easily pick the lock, not a problem.
Okay. I'll
Go ahead. That's the city guards about to come around that corner. Let's get off this alley.
Actually, Thunil will hear Excuse me, you will hear a female voice. Excuse me, I saw y'all come down the alleyway. Where, would you please come out? Please come chat with me. My name is L'Oreal Silverhand. Please, I mean you no harm. And you will know that L'Oreal Silverhand is one of the lords of Waterdeep.
Isn't she the open lord of Waterdeep?
That would be correct.
Where is she? Because I don't see her.
Here, here. I don't have a deal for her. We'll put her right here. Well, let me find a token. While you're waiting. She will be standing there. What you see when you peek around the corner. Yes, a tall, graceful woman in an emerald green cloak is approaching. Her long silver hair billowing out from under her hood. And she, peers back toward the other alleyway and looking and, we have but a few moments. If you've come looking for Fenris Stormcastle, I'm afraid you are too late. It appears that Xanathar has gotten to him first. Fenris had something in his possession that I desire. Perhaps you can help retrieve it?
Was it this stone we've been hearing about?
That would be correct, good elf. Do you know what this stone does and what it is for, by chance?
Not exactly. It's been a while since we heard about it.
I don't know if y'all know I can't remember honestly, but she'll act. You could say that, and she goes, "I will tell you that it is a sentient magic item, and it knows where the location of this large cache of gold is kept. I am asking that you would please retrieve the stone for me, because it'll be for the good of the Waterdeep, the good for all that are involved. That amount of treasure and vast riches do not fall into the wrong hands."
I say...
Mm-hmm.
No, you go ahead.
She goes, I am looking for, yes, as you possibly know, a group of individuals who might have a bit of stealth to them, a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Discreetness about them to take on this task. If you were so inclined, I would appreciate it. I can be found, if you are wanting to, I can be found at the Seven Masked Theater in the Dock Ward. If you can find it.
It seems that someone beat us here, and
That's right.
They killed the guy, as you said, and we think that he took the stone. So, do you have any idea where we can find it? We don't even know who this guy is. If you can tell us who he is and where we can find him, maybe we can track the stone through find.
Well, understanding that, I believe that the Xanathar Guild was involved in this little fiasco here, and I can see that I would assume, knowing that they've left their calling card. My best guess is that I know they have a cellar complex under the Southern Ward, and that possibly is where they're headed to, which will be I believe, is one of their main guild areas. And
is that in the sewers, a big area where the mind flare?
I don't. Maybe something or close to it. I'll have to go look here in a second. I don't remember. That was in the southern. I don't think that was in the Southern Ward, was it? Let me look real quick.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the map here real quick.
It seemed like it was down south somewhere.
Y'all were in the dock wards. when that went down, which is what, but this area where y'all were at was very close on the outskirts of the edge of the southern ward. So they could very well be connected in some form or fashion.
Well, without more information, I'm not sure how we can find this guy. So,
Well, that's where I would start if I was you. If you were interested.
Well, do you think we should go back to where the mind flayer is at? That's where.
No, she's telling you that she knows that the guild has a refuge fairly close by in a cellar complex under the southern ward. And knowing the guild, that would be where I would start my search to see
Sounds like a place to
what
start.
they're up to.
Give us more specific information, because it's saying there's a cellar in the southern ward isn't really all that specific.
Oh, the ward is a big
where to find.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably 1,000 cellars in there. So I mean, does he have
Well,
more specific direction?
Well, the sewer access is down through there, and you know that the guild Xanathar, that's, their stomping grounds, and that cellars and sewer tunnels intersect all certain areas underneath there, and some of those things have been turned into complexes, and she can point you to, she'll tell you of a distinct area. I'll find the directions here in a second, because it doesn't show. Let me see, quest.
So I want to try to get a read on this woman. I don't know. She's kind of giving me some strange vibes. I want to see if I can get a read on her, see if she's being on the up and up.
You can make me an insight check in the tower. Yeah, in middle of the range. You don't seem to. She, so there is, is a quest, that there's, from her status understanding that, what and all that's been going on involved, she's employing somebody else that maybe for, other reasons, but that, being an open lord and all that, she could claim, I have no idea who these people are, if things go south, that you're easily expendable. But you do know who she is, though. There's no doubt about that.
Say we accept it. I mean,
She gives you a nod, Thaniel.
I say we accept it. I mean, if we bow down for a simple task like this, then, what kind of reputation are we going to build? I mean, it's a simple stone. Yeah, we might be a little hard trying to find the right cellar, and she may not know exactly where it is, but I just have a feeling that we need to accept this, so it's part of, even at the very least, to help build our reputation. Am I alone in that? Does anybody else agree? Or
Seems like a good point to be made.
okay,
Helping out someone of such a position could give us bonus points in the end.
exactly. At the very least, we can, get a reputation for, and use that to our advantage somewhere down the line.
Well, even if
Especially
it's just a reputation with her, that can be useful too.
Exactly. So, I mean,
Trying to find the map for this. But she says, please, the choice is yours. Like I said, I may be found at the 7 Mass Theater when the time calls, and I will leave you to it. But time is of the essence for the stone. If it does fall permanently into one of these factions' hands, especially Xanathar's, the damage that they can do with that amount of currency does not bode well for the city.
Chances are I have contacts that might be able to help us in finding this Xanathar guild.
You said that chances are they may have context.
I might have contacts that might have information as to how to get in to this Xanathar's guild.
And she'll point, she'll give you a, I'm trying to think of this, that she'll give you an area where you can find an access to get down there. That's free. Easy.
In that case, I think we should go.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Alrighty, y'all will make your way, like I said, into the southern ward area, and we'll point you to guess what? Another back alley somewhere, and there is a you will come to
Does it look the same?
No, does not. Does not, Mr. Smarty Pants. You will you have a door that you will push open from in an alley, and it definitely has sewer access above the door, and it says sewer access authorized city officials only. And you will see that, you will still push it open. And let me open this up.
Well, before we proceed, now that we're away from the open Lord of Waterdeep, I suspect that was not her. I don't know what it is, but that encounter rubbed me the wrong way. Why would the open Lord of Waterdeep be found at a theater? She probably has palaces and things like that. I don't know. There's too many questions here. I don't think that was actually her.
You don't? I mean,
I suggest we still go down here and see if we can find this stone, but I'm not forgiving it.
I mean, we could always...
I have trusted contacts that might be willing to take it as well.
Yeah. Let's just keep trying to find this stone, and we can decide what to do with it after.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's go back to let's go back to the inn for a little bit. I want to check something out real quick. With my contact, because I think Okoria, if I remember correctly, on our date, she talked about knowing Open Lord. So I can, if we go back to the in there, I can send out a message saying that I'm, looking to speak to her, and I can verify if she knows if the Open Lord is actually wanting to contract us for this, and if that was her or not. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Okoria did mention that we could reach out to her at any point.
I don't think we have the time for that because it seems like the stone was in this building here, or the building in the alleyway we just left, and somebody killed that guy, the guy we had the run-in with at the manor. I don't think we have time to let it get further away. I think we need to try to track it down and take it back.
Once we have it, then we can try to...
Then we can talk to Okoria and verify before we actually give it to her then. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think we should go to the theater and give it to this person who is claiming
without,
to be the
because I mean, Okoria has definitely been trustworthy, not just because I have relationship with her, but she's, proven things. So I think she's not that I'm playing favorites here, guys. But okay, well, I mean, that sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and go for it. But as long as we're cautious, because I don't blame you for that.
That's fine. Y'all, so if y'all are going to make your way down, you will make your quick way through by the tavern, or on the way that you will see somebody there, and you'll leave a note for Linder telling him where you are. So he'll know where to find you next week. See, that's smarticles, folks. And then you make your way down to the Southern Ward with help with the directions that you were given. And let me see, where is that going to put y'all? Make sure. Story. Actually, I want maps, you dork. Where is Waterdeep? Nope. City maps, and we said all locations. Let me look at that. Where did we?
Quick bio break.
Go right ahead while I was pulling
Yeah, I was just
up.
going to ask the same thing.
Y'all, do we want to take a quick 5-minute break so everybody can go?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great.
No problem.
Okay.
We'll let everybody go, and a quick 5-minute break while I'm pulling this up and chat with anybody in stream, and we'll pick back up here in 5 minutes. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Suspense. They have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, they actually do. It's pretty cool. I really hope anybody watching has heard me before. I see a few viewers in there. I thoroughly love this module. I am a true fan of this one. It is extremely different. Fun to play. I have got, I'm looking through another add-on that I bought that the Waterdeep City Encounters.
I'm back.
And it has Waterdeep broken down, and it's got hundreds of pins with shops and stores, just all these locations that you can just add into the game and all that. And where they're getting ready to go to will take some time for them to figure out, but I'm trying to see where it is on the map, but I can't find there's so many pins. It's just something else where they're going. But anyway, it's okay. Thanks, sweetie. All right. But yes, I can't recommend this one enough. I will have to probably want to run this one again. I like Lost Mines of Phandelver a lot as a beginning module for beginners and playing, because it's well thought out and it has a particular focus and set, whereas with other ones, Out of the Abyss, which I've not really been a fan of, and Elemental Evil, Princes of the Apocalypse, they're so expansive because they're trying to take you from a first level all the way up to 12th, 15th level and all that, where a lot of people haven't ever got a really chance to play. So you've got a lot going on there, and it takes a lot of time, and then there's just not a lot of maps. You have to really work on that. And this one got some maps, but you've had third-party content providers that have brought out and created a bunch of maps for it, and I just love this one. And then we're going to transition this group right after they complete this right into the Mad Mage, which is the underground dungeon, the big boy, and we're going to see how long they can last there. But anyway, just my thoughts on that. I'll hop back in.
Am I the only one here?
No, I'm I was just muted. I was just chatting with stream, but we got a couple more minutes, but good stuff. All right. Alrighty, and y'all.
Did everybody take a break or something?
I know Folan and Thaniel did. I don't know if Quetz is back
I'm
yet.
Poland.
Oh, wait, I meant, sorry. Yeah, I meant Shadow. Sorry. Derp. Alright. Oh, damn dog. Alright. I'll wait till everybody get back. Alright. Oh my God, my dogs are going crazy. They've got their cabin fever. Gotta get them to the park. All right, let me see what we got here. All right. Let's make sure we'll do a vote so we can say everybody. And I know. We'll get them out. It's just the weather. Can't get it to stay dry long enough so we can take them out to the park without bringing about half the city of mud with them.
I could hear everything you guys were saying. I just couldn't speak.
No. It's quite all right. All right. And whoever's last.
I decided to go down and get a snack.
We have
No snacks.
Isaac and Quetzal, we're waiting on him.
So Duff,
Get some nacho bugles.
Yes.
Nacho Oodles? What are Oodles?
Bugles.
Oh, Bugles.
Bugles.
It's like, what the heck?
Yes, Foley.
Nacho Bugles are the best.
so looking at the Fantasy Grounds wiki about effects, it looks like advantage save you can only do an ability or concentration, not a condition. So that's probably why the saves are off. You got an advantage save charmed, and they can only do like strength, dex, intelligence.
Oh, is it? So it's
not recognizing having one of those on there. It's basically giving advantage
on everything? Really?
That's the way I'm reading it.
So if you roll a save, roll it again. So that's why it's doing it? Yeah. That's why. Okay, so well then we will fix that.
I'm just gonna have to make it a note.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that in from now on. Just make it a note that sits on there just so that we know for certain. Yeah.
And Dunil has it on advantage save poison, but it basically would just be, on concentration versus poison, constitution. But you wouldn't want to give it against everything, so you have to be the same thing.
It's weird. I didn't know.
Are you sure it would do it on that?
It used not to though. So I don't know if an update did that, popped it. That's
just reading it directly off the wiki. So that's
wiki.
What it says.
Yeah, if you roll a saving throw on Nathaniel, any type of save, it will probably, you can chunk one. It will roll it with advantage. Because it doesn't know what poison is what he's saying.
Well, I have advantage on two different things, though.
No, just roll a saving throw. Just roll one of your saves. And it will probably see if it throws it at advantage. Just off the front of your see, it is doing that. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be, I'm supposed to get advantage on dex saving throws. Because of my danger sense.
Well,
but only for certain things.
Yeah,
right.
only for
that
certain.
Would actually be good. You actually say advantage save : dexterity. That's a valid syntax for it. But advantage save poison is not a valid keyword, and so it's basically not going to know what to do.
That's why that's on. I'll key those off after we're done.
And that's on there because of my dwarven resilience.
And he's got his advantage Fey ancestry, and it's not taken into the charm effect. Okay, all right. I think everybody's back. So the group has made their way to a open area, another doorway in a alley that is for official use only, because it says so. And you push the door open and you make your way. What we have is...
Can we get some DPW uniforms?
Exactly right. And you come down a set of stairs to some stone steps, and you find another door right here, right in front of you to the west. That is iron-bound wooden door with another sign. No, seriously, authorized official use only. Do not enter. or else. And it's got a huge bolting lock on the handle. And it is locked.
I'll search for traps.
I'll wait for guidance.
Skittles! Free Skittles! You don't think you find any traps.
Then I'll try to unlock it.
You will need a thieves' tool check, please.
Wow.
It thwarts you.
I
Unfortunately,
can try it with you, or
There you go.
your tools.
oh, and you just kind of look back over and you give a smirk to Shadow as the lock clicks and falls to the floor.
Here's your tools back.
Wow.
Yep. So the lock came off the door.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
Depends on how you're planning on doing that, because I am a scout.
Yeah, but you're not going, so I was just asking if you wanted me.
I can go.
Okay.
You gonna open the door? All
I'll
right.
open the door.
You push open the door and you're accosted by the smell of lovely sewage as you
I
look.
hiss at the stooge.
Yeah, it is horrible. And what you see is there's a little walkway, and then you've got the trough here as fresh sewage flows. Then running parallel to this little stone walkway. You figure that trough's about 3 feet deep. But one of you will know, I'll just give it to you, that, immersing yourself, getting in that goo could subject you to the lovely disease known as sewer plague. And you will see that the trough goes off, south, it goes off in its turns, and the walkway here stops, and this tunnel, the trough going up north, continues on for a while. And it's full of cobwebs. It doesn't look, like it's anything has gone that way, but for uncanny reason, you don't see many cobwebs and such along the way to the south.
So, Duff, with the knowledge of this sewer plague stuff, would I have any idea if a crocodile would be immune to that? Or at least be less likely to catch it?
No. You don't know of any creature, unless it's a swamp creature of some sort, that would be able
Like
to.
a crocodile?
Well, it's the plague. I hear what you're trying to do. That's a good question. Any creature, it's basically saying what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing. It says any creature immersed in it for a period of time has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I will try to sneak ahead.
To the south?
Yeah,
To the
that's the
south.
only way it looks like it can
Yeah.
go. Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
you see, then it turns, and you've got more sewage, and there is no light down here whatsoever. Quetzal.
Well, I have dark vision.
He has dark vision now, remember?
Well, y'all see, Quetzal doesn't yet. Quetzal, he got pretty, so all of a sudden you hear him, he mutters a quick little incantation, and is it the ball of light on the tip of your tail, Quetzal?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you see all of a sudden he has the tip of his tail starts to glow. It's a reverse Tinkerbell. I mean, a
If I
Rudolph,
give you dark vision, will you put that fire?
So he's taking up the rear, the very far rear.
If I give you dark vision, will you put the fire?
No.
Oh no.
He likes his little trick.
I mean, I like it too. If we get in a fight, it'll be handy. But
I'm gonna call him Charmander now.
Oh no.
That's the effect I was going for.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So apparently Quetzal will pull out. Oh my God, that damn German Shepherd is going to pull up the rear. Well, you had to it's on the stone. It's the stone that you're seeing. The rest of that is wall. Any of that kind of that tan stuff, that is stone. But you're walking on this cobblestone type deal. And you'll come around the corner and you will see basically a little bridge crosses over something, and then you see that the walkway continues on for a while, and you hear flowing coming out from under the bridge.
I will search the bridge for any traps.
He's awfully paranoid, don't you think, folks?
He's a cat.
I am.
More importantly, he's a rogue.
Exactly.
And that's just a wall on the other side over there. No walkway, nothing like that. You don't think there's any traps there?
I'll very slowly and as quietly as possible move across it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
O'Neill waits until he gets across it to see if anything happens.
Nope. And you got a walkway that continues on, and then we'll do the similar thing from the other entrance. It will then come to an abrupt stop, but the trough keeps on going down, and you hear, as it flows out. You think that from there, maybe this is flowing south, headed toward the ocean area, the bay.
I'm going to search the walls for any possible trap.
I didn't, but I can go ahead and reveal. I would. That's a good question. So, let me make sure I read this. Where the stone bridge spans. Okay, so what I was telling you is that you hear sewage coming out from under the bridge. Just so you know.
Okay, so go back to the bridge and look towards look towards the black wall. Do we see anything there?
No, what you see is just the bridge, and is just the wall.
O'Neill punches it with his
It's stone.
great axe. Fine.
If you'll move out of the way, I'll look underneath the bridge.
Okay, fine.
Well, you just hold the dwarf by his feet, wouldn't you? And
Excuse me.
Know, but I will get down on the bridge and poke my head underneath and see if I can see it.
You're going to see that there is a branch and a hole in the trough.
With no walkways, right?
What now?
With
There's no wall
walkways.
under the bridge. No, that's so there. This bridge spans over the out. There's a hole, where the bridge is underneath, and you see the trough. The sewage flowing toward you, coming from somewhere in the dark there.
Okay, so can we tell?
Could I not see further than that up the tunnel?
It turns. That's why.
Okay, so it goes back to the north.
Yeah, exactly. You got a little turn there.
So, is there any way to get down from the bridge onto the sidewalk walkway beside that?
There's not a walkway. The bridge covers it. It's an opening. It's basically only way to get in there is you got to get in the goo.
But I don't want to get sick. I'm resistant to poison.
You know.
You're still a hardy
She's
dwarf.
worried about old Coria, see?
I mean, yeah, I have dwarven resilience, but that's only against poison.
You just got regular, resilience being a dwarf. Should have a high constitution, right?
Yeah, my constitution's pretty high.
You're strong like bull.
7. Fine. But I'm not going alone. Who's coming with me?
I'll go.
Okay. So we get down into the water, sludge, whatever you want to call it, and go under the bridge.
Come back and let us know what you find.
Okay.
Wait, so Quetzal, are you going?
Yep, going with him.
Okay. Yeah, and so I'm making sure because Brian had so sewer plague is a generic term for a broad category of illnesses that incubate in sewers, refuse heap, and stagnant swamps, Folan. So, which are sometimes transmitted by creatures that dwell in those areas, such as rats and odiogs or otyogs. The question, it doesn't say.
I lived in a swamp.
Yeah, I know, but and he's asking about changing into a crocodile, which I'm going I will because it's a nice, it's a legitimate request to go with you, but you, the two of you I'll give y'all advantage on those saves. Okay, Brian, just so if you're going to do your crocodile maneuver, or if you're going to let the lizard man do his duty and just kind of duty, and wait for them. Your call. So
I'll wait with Shadow and see what they find first.
Okay. So y'all hop in and oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. This is what, hot time in the city tonight. That you are swimming around with the refuse of the great city of Waterdeep. And oh God, is it horrible. So y'all begin to move slowly and it's very slippery. And y'all will come to this intersection. And you will see that it then goes and then turns again to
Peek around the corner.
and you will see in your dark vision continues on.
How deep did you say this water is?
3 feet.
Shadow, those stilts might come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done, Brian. Nicely done. But I do need, as y'all are making your way slowly through that, I unfortunately have to ask for our two sewer divers to give me Constitution saving throws, please. And Quetzal, you will have that at advantage.
I thought you said we both got advantage on that.
No, if Brian was going to go in as crocodile, I was going to give him advantage because he asked a legitimate question that I wasn't sure of the answer yet. So, but you're still getting anyway. Oh no, I still give you the rolls right now. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. So yeah, that you're fighting off. Spending much time in here. Right now you're fighting it off, but sewer plague is not something to mess around with. But
Okay, so he goes.
what you see is a continuing as though there is.
Cautiously step into the line and see if I can see any further down.
You will see down the way what looks to be a door.
Okay, down the way looks to be it. Okay. Well, I'm not going back. So I'm gonna go up to the door and cautiously see if I can. I'm gonna check for traps.
In the tower, please. You might feel something. Is that something that slithered by your leg?
You know what? That's not funny. What do you want me to use for?
You said you were trying to. You can either perception or investigate in the tower if you're trying to search for traps. Your call. You don't think you found any. What you see before you is a rusted iron door above a dry, basically it's like a little 1 foot wide little ledge that's right there where the door is. And this door, you're looking at it, it doesn't seem locked because the lock is corroded and it's shut, but it's rusty and it's got slime on it, and it's been here a while.
I'm going to ever so slightly crack it open.
Yeah, and let me just make sure. And the sewage continues on down away, and y'all don't see anything more than this, that door. Oh, wait, you're going to open the door? Okay.
Ever so slightly.
Hold on, Duff. I'm going to say to Shadow, they've been gone too long. I don't know what's happened to them. I think we should.
Maybe we should just give up on them and leave.
Really?
Break out your stilt and get ready to go through the water. You can keep your kitty ass out of the water.
I will put on the stilts and set them to 3 feet.
Yep, well done. Well, I think you play it at 3.5 feet, because at 3 feet you might actually get your paws and a little goo on them, and you might freak out. So
3 feet 3 inches.
There you go.
So if I'm going to cast guidance on myself before I shift into the
crocodile, that's fine. Yeah, and y'all can plunk into the water. And I'm not you're a crocodile right now, okay, man? I get it. So
when I get up there, I'm gonna brush by Neil and rub up against.
Right. Well, you're spending time there. I need you to, with advantage, give me a con saving throw when you're in that initial water, please, or whatever you want to call this filth. Okay, yeah, your crocodile form, and you. While that's happening, did you say you were opening the door?
Well, I said I was starting to open the doors ever so slightly.
Make me a dex check.
Hold on. Since Neil said he was gonna rush by me,
when this happens.
Me.
Oh yeah, trust me. This is what this roll is. I need a dexterity check, or either way with disadvantage, please.
I said I was brushing. I didn't say I was knocking you down.
I know. Shush. I have my point. Okay. Yeah. So you brush Thaniel, and he, jitters from this. And when he pushes into the door, he's trying to be a little, slight with it. He pushes a little bit harder than the door will move, but it makes this racket as you've pushed this door that's definitely rusted, and it makes a very loud squeal.
Jeez.
I guess we're not sneaking.
What the hell are you doing?
I'll go straight through the door as a crocodile.
Yeah, you'll lift yourself up as a
Neil
crocodile.
bops him on the head with the end of his great axe.
And you will see, just it's a corridor, it's a brick wall, and you see it kind of heads down here. Let me actually fix this so you can kind of see the wall a little bit better. Well, all right, and there looks to be an opening, or no, there's a door there. There's a door. You kind of see down to the eastern side, then this kind of looks like it kind of opens up into a room.
Thunil pushes himself.
We'll just run there, Kippy boys. Let's just lock the tokens now, shall we?
I was about to say before you started talking is that I'm gonna like lift myself up and raise my tail up and try to sneak as I try.
Thunil wanted to jump on top of his head and bound forward, but that's fine.
Well,
no.
you come down the hallway here, and you have a wooden door that you will discover right there to your east. This room, you can see it's just kind of a open little area. And there's nothing there. And it looks like it's, there's a little around the corner there.
I'm dressing a baby, so somebody else needs to take the lead for.
Okay, so where did you say the door was? The wooden
door?
door?
Right there in front of Folan to his east.
Okay, so Neil's going to go there, and he's going to check the door to see if there's any traps, perception in the tower, or out in the open.
These rolls will always be in the tower, please. Okay. It's right this way. Now, are you still in crocodile form? Did you change back? I didn't catch that, Folan.
Yes, I was staying in crocodile form.
In crocodile form, and Quetzal and Shadow bringing up the rear, and
I am going to attempt to pull off the.
Yeah, you can sit on the ledge, and come out of them because it's about like I said, it's a little ledge right above the water line, and you can it's a dry 1 foot wide ledge. So your disdain for the sewage is quite prevalent. And Thunil, you don't discover anything wrong with the door.
Okay, so out of frustration for the catastrophe of the last door opening, I'm going to push this one open.
Caresses over your face briefly as you were looking at the door.
Did you stop breathing on me, Folan?
Something, yeah. Right across. It was just ever so brief.
I go ahead and just push the door open because I'm done.
It's not even locked. It swings open, and you see a little hallway, and then it looks like it's another room.
I do, because I don't.
Yeah, to your east, not your west.
Oh, that way.
I said it was to the east of Folan, not there. There you go.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yep, you move in.
I go in the room and see if I find anything.
There's nothing in this room at all. Nothing at all. Doesn't even look like there's been any activity in the area. I don't, see, there's a little dust on the ground and all that, and there's been tracks and something like that. But from what you're seeing, nothing happened. And Folan, you will look. Well,
I'm going to tuck kids in bed.
Oh, go ahead. He will move in, and he sees. And then there's awful. Looks like it. And Quetzal moves in. And Shadow, you can take their time and you shake off your stilts, but you're gonna they'll be kind of filthy, but you can put them away.
I will have to take a long shower after this.
Y'all will come around the corner and you will see this little indent area, and you will recognize it as an arrow slit. And y'all didn't catch it on the other side. And there are two of them there, actually. And then you will see what looks to be peeking around the corner. You will see what is it looks like it could have been it's two rooms, but and the reason it's two rooms is you see in the middle area, there's walls kind of collapsed in, and you can see that there's another room behind it, and this room is just full of dust is air. The air is heavy with dust. The floor is just strewn with rubble. There's refuse that you would think belongs in the trough, but it's here. And there's rat droppings everywhere. You know, this is just, you're not happy. And you can see that there's more room on the, you know, through these, where this wall's kind of collapsed in a couple of spots.
I'm back.
Okay. So they came around the corner and they discovered some arrow slits in the wall here. And then he's moving in, and this room that he's stepping into is just covered with refuse, rat droppings, filth that you would think would be flowing in the trough, but it's not. And there is a collapsed wall in the center of the room, and you can see more crap in the other room. And he moves up, and you will discover this. Once you see more of the same stuff, there is a hallway, looks like it's to the right, and you will see a little indent in the wall here. And if you don't be damned, look, you will see that there is a door handle in the wall right here.
I'm gonna go and take a look at that.
I'm gonna go with him.
And Folan, you'll come around a corner to what you will see is a hallway, and there is a door. Let me see. That's an iron door. That is right here. And then there's more. Looks like, oh, well, you could probably see. It looks like you see into a room, and there's some stairs that are going up to a landing that then turns. Quetzal moves in here. Daniil moves in here. What are you doing, Shadow? You're looking at the door there?
I'm searching that area.
Okay. Yeah, you got a door handle. It looks like it's a stone door, and the handle is make it easily noticeable. If the handle wasn't there, you wouldn't notice. You wouldn't know that it was a door there if the handle wasn't showing.
I will check to see if it's trapped.
Tower, please. What's up, Locomotive? Good to see ya.
I apparently need to move so I can actually see the tower. There we go.
No traps by what you can tell. This looks like a secret door, but on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, I'd tell him, why don't you open that? Go ahead and open it. And I move back to the side.
I kind of turn my head over to kind of glare at her. Or him.
Oh, come on, don't be a big scaredy cat.
I will check to see if it's locked.
Nope, it is not.
In that case, I will attempt to open it.
Oh, it opens. It's easy to open, and you will be accosted by the lovely stench of sewage as you open a door directly into this. You know, you're right above the same ledge from where, you know, same distance from where the iron door when you that the you know the y'all entered, and it's just you. If you weren't searching for it, you wouldn't notice it on the trough side.
I close it.
What's this alcove to the south?
It's a door there. There's a wooden door there. I mean, I'm sorry. There's an iron door there. My bad. And you have, y'all can see into this. There's another little room, Shadow, you will see, I said there's a stairwell going up, and looks like it then turns and goes to the south, going up. And this room there's stuff on the ground, but you're hearing, and you'll see from time to time, and it's very tough for you to hold your ground, but little rats will shoot through the room under rubble, move around along the walls. Crates and barrels are stacked here. There is, and they look fairly new.
And that's in the room in front of Shadow?
Yep. Well, he moves in, and he's going to see just what I said. You have got stuffage, and then you will see another door, a wooden door right to the west down here, past these crates and barrels. Rats are kind of crawling around everywhere, trying to find ways to get into these barrels and all that have been just, they're like I said, they're not covered with filth or gunk and all that. They look fairly fresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking through these barrels.
It's food stuff.
Anyone hungry?
I come in.
Dried rations, flour, cooking things, but yeah, it's in fairly good condition.
Searching the other side of the
I'm going to
room.
abandon my crocodile shape.
Okay. Yeah, you've got 2 wooden doors. Well, let me make sure that, because that one looks, one looks wooden that Thunil's in front of, but this one, let me see. No, that's a wooden door there too. Okay, and
I'm going to take out my bow and knock an arrow.
yeah, there's 2 wooden doors. Okay. And there's stairs going up. And you've got 2 doors. That's it.
Is there actually a chest there, or is that just decoration?
There are barrels and chests there, full of stuff. You've gone through them all. All of it you're finding crates and barrels stacked at the bottom of these stairs here that hold edible food stuff, but you don't discover anything else.
I'm going to check the door that...
Mm-hmm. You both can roll me in the tower, please. Neither one of you detect any traps.
Okay. I go ahead and stand to the side of the door and push it open.
When Thunil stands aside, I'm going to draw my bow and train it on that door.
Does this door seem to be locked?
Neither one of them look to be locked.
Thank you.
Danielle, you said you stand aside and then open the door? Is that correct?
Stand to the side and push the door open, yep.
Here, you open... Oh, there isn't... Oh, up. Derp. I thought there was a door there.
Oh, well, I guess I can't push it to the side. Stand to the side.
It looked like a door. It's the way that line drew. Sorry, there's an iron door now in front of you. So.
Well, that's a little bit of a different story. I still didn't detect any traps, though, right?
No, you did not. No, you didn't detect any traps. No. But this one is locked.
Okay. Somebody needs to come with thieves' tools.
And you also, in your dwarven ability, you also kind of noticed that as you were moving down that hallway, it actually was going down just ever so slightly at a small, barely noticeable angle downwards.
Okay.
I will attempt to open this door.
I need a thief's... Oh, actually, let me see. That is...
You originally said it wasn't locked.
It is unlocked, yeah.
So, I will attempt to open it then.
You open it up. 1 second. And you will see... there is a dusty furnishings in here. There's a desk. You will see a chest on the ground over here in the back corner. There is a table with a couple of chairs, coat rack. Nothing else.
I'll go over the chest and search it for traps.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that.
When you move down to move and look at the...
I am moving into the room with Shadow.
Yeah, well, he reaches down there and starts messing around with the locking mechanism on the trap. And this trap, all of a sudden, the chest, he's looking at it, and all of a sudden it grows big ass teeth. And
It's a mimic.
sticks to him. Yes. Boop-a-doo!
Mimic time!
You adheres to anything that touches it. Is grappled by it for the moment as he wraps. And y'all may roll me initiatives as you hear him go, ah! You're welcome for that lovely sound effect.
Get my...
And there, let me actually.
I didn't get that +5. Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You have a 30 for initiative. I think you got whatever it is you're looking for.
You got it, yeah.
I didn't actually see the number because I had the map covering it up. All I saw was the 18.
A 12 added to your initiative. Yes. Yes. Okay.
It's my turn first, but...
How did you manage it plus 12?
Because I have, I took,
She
alert
took the
as
feat
my
alert. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a
Gives me +5 advantage on initiative
And
rolls.
She's got already what is it on initiative? You've got her initiative's already at a +7.
Yeah.
So
How did you pull that off? I mean, it's just your dex modifier, and how do you get a +7 on that?
she's got
What is it?
hold on, let me
Assuming
pull
it's
it
a
up.
barbarian thing.
Yeah. What are my abilities? Hold on.
Oh no! Oh gosh darn it! I did code it. That's why thank you for catching that, Brian. If you pull up your calculator, next to AC, look at the magnifying glass, and you click on
Okay.
it, and you'll see initiative up at the top. The 5's there.
You did the
That's-
+5.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
there. Yeah, that's why.
So you don't need to put the.
No,
okay.
I know. Yeah, that's dork ass me. I apologize. Good catch, Brian. I had already
Okay,
coded
so
it.
I
in
will
and forgot.
take.
I was,
Oh, I
It's
can't
still
do
25,
Damn.
so.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's a 24 dex to have a +7 on this 20 initiative. What the heck?
They were jealous.
That's one
Candace.
nimble ass dwarf right there.
They were jealous. So that's going to be a 25. Yeah. So still nice high, but you're still even with that.
How do I take the alert off? Because it won't let me take
I'll, do
the.
it. I'll take it. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have the little red thing next to
that's
it.
because I put it there on you. So
okay.
you drag it over to yourself and it'll always be there. But I did it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're back at the top of the order. After that, lovely DM fell up, and you'll hear definitely a scream from Shadow. And Folan goes, "Oops!" And what are you gonna do, Thanil?
First, I'm gonna over to the door. What is going on in here, guys? And then I go, "Oh, mimic.
This
Well,
chest is trying
one
to
of
eat
you-
Shadow.
Well, you're gonna have to get out of the way before I can do anything." It's a
Wait
small
my
room.
initiative.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold on my great axe and just stand there and laugh for a second.
Okay.
You probably, is that a barrel that's in the corner or a table? What is that in the corner below where?
Oh, it says its room is full of some tables, a desk, some wobbly chairs, and then that chest.
That's
So
probably the table or something there. You could
the table's
probably
in
go
front of
past
you.
me And right, that's what I'm saying, in front of me. So Dunil could probably go past me and jump up on that table and attack.
Oh, I'm
No,
gonna
I
let
guess I
this
can
room
move.
just the two y'all are all in close proximity. That's
So
up
we
to-
can't
that's up
move
to you.
through
No,
each
it's
other?
up- no, I'm teasing. I figured you would sit back there and laugh, but no, you can run in there. Yeah, he
Okay,
said,
fine.
yeah, you can run in there and stand up on that table easily.
Okay, then fine. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll use
I
my.
liked laughing. I thought it was funny.
Well, yeah, I'm still laughing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hit at it with my great axe. Oh, of course not.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a time for inspiration. I'm gonna do that again because that didn't happen. See, that's much better.
Oh, I got rid of my derp.
There we go. Okay, your turn, Shadow.
You may make me I believe the mimic, you can make from a break the grapple, I need a strength check from you.
Just a strength check.
Yep, I have got an escape DC for you. Yep.
Can't use athletics.
Grappled by a DC abilities check. So if you want to knock yourself out, that'd be a negatory. So
Okay.
it is slobber. Once you got out of the filth of the trough, but now you're being slobbered all over by a mimic.
But
Awesome.
I don't want to be part of the
Awesomely-
treasure.
Awesomely done, Dolan.
I'm just going to try to stick in with my.
Quetzal, what are you doing back there in the back after all this is going on? You're awful quiet.
I used all of my talking last week.
Thank you, Locomotive. I thought, it should. When they derp with a critical fail, you should reward them on stream. But we'll have a critical hit here in a second, and you'll see the Batman effect then. We have one of each. All right, what you going to do, Quetzal? You going to run in there and with his tail lit up.
Oh, Lord.
Now he just needs to be able to breathe some fire.
He actually breathes poison.
It doesn't quite work.
All right. Yeah, stick around,
But it's
Locomotive.
flammable poison.
Yeah, they'll roll a 20 here in a little bit. We hope. They keep rolling all these ones tonight, which is awesome. Oh, what did I say? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do, Quetz?
I don't know. Most of my things are melee range, and everyone is in the way.
He joins this group. He's so excited to roll up this lizard guy, and now he's been so flustered by it since you've been playing it. It's so funny. Maybe it's not funny, but it is.
It's not funny.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
Okay.
He was all jonesing to get all these things he was going to do. and
then I don't do
He
anything.
can't do anything. It's a city adventure. It's so funny. He'll get through it, though. Oh, well, it's kind of a
You
close
can always set
quarters
the
in
box
there.
on fire with his tail.
He's done so. Okay, so you cast some. Yeah. It's funny stuff. Okay, what else? Or you can pass your turn, or was that a bonus action? I don't know what you cast.
That was Shield of Faith is a bonus action.
Okay, all right.
And for my action, I'm gonna cast Bane.
Oh, all right. Targets. It failed. Okay, nicely done. You have baned it. All right, so it has got the cat grappled, but it has the ability to pseudopod. Okay, the mimic adheres to anything that touches it, which is what it's doing. And it is now going to pseudopod. Okay, so that means and he can pod. He's going to pop Shadow upside the head and hit. Oh, wow. And even with the Bane. And Wow. Nice thwack. And then it's seeing that it's liking that. It's past its turn, but you see its mouth even opening up more as it looks like it's going to bite.
Okay, you know what? I'm starting to rage. I don't like this close quarters. Nope. Close quarters too much. Nope.
Okay.
Don't like it. Great axe at it while raging.
Hit.
And I'm done.
So, Duff, I know it's Shadow's turn before mine, but if possible, I'd like to use my turn to try to assist Shadow to break free.
Foregoing your action.
Yes.
Okay. Allowed. Okay, so you have that's an advantage. Shadow, as your athletics check, whatever you wanted to roll.
Okay.
Done. You're able to pull him back off of the mimic, breaking the seal. And that is...
You broke the seal.
Yep, you broke it. Quetzal. What are you doing, Quetzal? He's awful quiet when he's thinking.
In the radio business, they call this dead air.
I know.
They do the same thing in the service business, logistics.
So you're popping him with your tail?
I'm moving the fireball to my hand and throwing it.
Oh, okay. Whew. All right.
I think it'd be more fun if you just flicked your tail at it.
That's what I thought he was doing with it. He has the tip and he was just popping him in the face with it, you know. But if he were to hit it, he gets stuck by it. So throwing it is easier. Alrighty. The mimic, not liking that and losing its prey, bites at Shadow. And misses just barely. Daniil?
My turn again. Still raging. To swing it out with my great axe again. And of course I miss. I swing it above my head and just start roaring. Somebody get this stupid thing!
Shadow.
I hiss and attack.
Very scary.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that one.
Boss?
Hit. Oh, you're not grappled anymore. That's why it was throwing it. Oops. Oh, I didn't throw it. It didn't? Oh. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll use my disengage, and I'm going to move back onto these whatever's there.
Nightstand or something, who knows? Folan. Quetzal.
I'm gonna move closer.
Oh boy, he steps in.
Looking for the kill shot.
Mm-hmm. And it fails. Oh, he breathes at it. And it shrivels up and it yes. You kill.
I always knew your breath was deadly.
Yeah, he breathes on it and it's so horrible. The The mimic rolls up on, its back, legs, doesn't have any legs, but basically like a spider, and dies. Meanie. You killed my mimic.
So Shadow starts to nervously go and start to lick himself, and then realizes he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, and then y'all notice under where the mimic was and all that, there's just lots of little rat bones and stuff like that.
I'm going to drop a heal onto Shadow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there any wealth or anything of interest underneath the corpse of the mimic or
Nope, rat bones.
Cut it open!
anything
Nothing
else?
else. Nope, nothing at all. You go through it all, nothing at all. It's just empty stuff.
Let's switch back to my bow again.
Can we get out of here?
Go.
Up.
I go and try to unlock that thing.
It's yeah, you'll hear click, and you will open a door.
I'll open the door.
All right, you will see this. So looks like it's a simple sunken cellar, because y'all you could feel that y'all were and Thunel, y'all noticed, like I said, the room went down just a little, and there is an iron door, in the
Is that a door or is that rungs in the wall?
this is a door. This door. It's a door. It's an iron door, on that, eastern wall, and other than that, there's just see, the sunken cellar has there's the iron door is set in the east wall, and a crumbling staircase against the south wall climbs up to a landing where a wooden door is held shut with a chain and padlock. Okay, so where he didn't put a crumbling stone staircase against the south wall climbs up to a landing where a wooden door is held shut with a chain and padlock. So I'm going to let you know that that's not, he didn't put it in the map, but it's supposed to be right here. I don't get that.
What is it, a door?
It says, because I was looking at this, there is a staircase lighter on that wall that goes up, climbs up to a little landing. We'll say the landing's right here. Whoops. So the staircase is on the east side going up to that landing, and there is a wooden door against that southern wall up about 5 feet. And you can see that looks like it is somehow held shut with a chain and padlock. That's what I got, guys.
What's that staircase then back in the main?
There you don't know. There's a staircase going up to the landing.
Okay.
Let's check out the door across the way there, Shadow.
Y'all have 3 doors. You have 3 areas. Still the stairwell and this other quadrant. And then, yeah, that's the door there. You will, it's an iron door on that east wall.
Shadow.
Are you going in?
I don't know.
I was going to say, which way do we want to go? Do we want to go up the stairs behind me, the ones in front of me, or to the door in front of me?
Let's check out this level first before we worry about stairs. So I would say go.
Okay, I'm going to start moving forward, and I'm going to search for traps while I'm doing that.
And the
Because I
tower,
don't trust this room.
What? Come on. That's not. Don't trust the room. Oh, lovely roll there. Can I tell you what it was?
I don't want to know.
Oh no.
You don't discover any traps. Just saying.
Okay.
I go across that, and I'm gonna keep my bow trained on the that landing.
Okay. Quetzal, what are you doing? Just hanging out there in the back room? Chilling?
I'm going to search for any traps on this door.
You don't find any. You've already you had a nice little roll. That was a...
Okay. Yep. In that case, I will check for locks.
It's unlocked.
In that case, I will open the door.
Oh, yeah. Say nighty-night.
Night?
Nighty-night. It's you open it up and looks like a storage room, and there are hooks hanging from the ceiling. Bunch of hooks.
Anything on those hooks?
No. Nope. None whatsoever. But they're hanging.
Well, if someone else wants to search those, that's fine. Which set of stairs do we want to try next?
Ones that I'm in front of.
Yeah, the ones that are here seem to make the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staircase is stone, but it's crumbling. It's, seen better days. And there's a wooden door at the top of it up there. Like I said, that is fastened tight and shut with a chain and padlock. What are you going to do?
I say we go up the stairs and we try and open that door.
Well, hop yourself, bad self on up there, Daniil. Let's get with it. You ain't scared, are you?
No, I'm going to start trying to climb up the stairs.
Oh, you can. Yeah. Easy. Easy, cheesy,
Yeah.
fresh and squeezy.
Hey, I'm not that heavy.
Oh, no, that was like the doors were slamming shut and the room started to move in on itself.
At least he didn't do the boom, bada, boom, bada, boom.
Bada boom.
Anyway, yeah, so you're standing at the stop of the little landing there looking at a wooden door.
I go ahead and check it for traps and see if there's... And also see if it's unlocked.
Oh, no, it's held shut by
it's got the bolt.
chain and padlock.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm going to use my great axe to try and break it open.
Okay,
That's one way to try.
Athletics check.
In the tower, or...
You can fail at it all you want. You can roll it either way. Oh, you hit the religion check?
That was
What?
religion.
I didn't do religion. What the heck? It's system.
You
I
most definitely
don't
do
think we're
religion.
close to religion. What
she
the heck is going on here?
She prayed as she was swinging.
Shut up. I didn't even pull from religion.
Oh,
See, I
look at
pulled from the
that.
same spot. That's weird. Okay.
Just slam your
I
ass
prayed
against
hard
it.
enough. I
Yeah,
prayed
you-
hard enough.
Yeah, you did, exactly. And shattered, hit it just dead center, and the lock explodes, and the chain drops off the door.
See, that's how you pick a lock.
Chitted 20 it. Kabam! You prayed.
As long as you don't mind if other people know that you did it.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a loud noise. Bam!
Okay.
Okay, you
I'm raging, remember? I don't care.
well, you broke the lock.
Okay, good.
She rage lockpicked.
I rage lockpicked.
That's exactly right.
I'm going in.
Well, you open the door, and you will find yourself stepping into another small landing in an alleyway, and there's a couple of steps up, and you're in a back alley behind some boarded up tenement, just a slum area, and you're outside, and you look around, and there's nothing around you except just there's nothing.
At least we know how to get out of here. We don't have to go back through that sludge.
It's boarded up.
So I go back down, and I tell the guys, hey, so this didn't lead where we were needing it to lead, but when we need to get out of here, this is a place that we could exit because it leads outside, so we don't have to go back through the sludge to get out. So keep that in mind. But I'd say we go check out that other set of stairs in the other room.
Good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I'm trying to be...
I run through the wall.
That's fine. Yep. Everybody moves. Yeah, look some stairs going up, and then they turn. You see that hallway turn to, and you're going up. Yeah, and you move up, and you see more stairs, and it's another door, another wooden door.
A wooden door should be much easier. I'm gonna rage hit this thing too.
You.
Nobody's stopping me. Okay, fine.
You can do it. This time you don't break the lock. That's on the door.
You forgot to pray first.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
So sorry.
Somebody else want to try and open this thing?
I'll try.
Okay.
We've already done this the loud way, so we might as well just keep going.
Boy, you're just knocking the door. Y'all whack at the door for a while, just making a ruckus as can be. And you open this up, and you step right out into a street level. It was just kind of a door, and along a wall, up in the southern district area. It's another way out.
So Steph, I want to open up this secret door over here.
Yeah, you open it up, Folan, and it's basically a small little ledge. There's no, it basically opens up in the wall, and you could step right off into the sludge.
I want to look across the way and see if I can find, is there another secret door on the other side by any chance?
I don't know. You will preen and look, and ever so slightly in the wall, you will see a crack, an outline of a door.
Hey guys, I think there's another door over here.
Somebody use the stilts and go across.
Yeah, Shadow.
Why don't we throw one of the crates in the water?
Because there's a current, remember, it'll probably just float on down. We can give the guy with the stilts, he can just walk right across.
Take rope with you across.
Oh, once he gets that door open, we can just jump across.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, I'll go over there and I'll put on the stilts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's stilting, and you go over, and you're able to, noticing now, looking at it, you see a outline of a door.
I will see about opening it.
Doesn't appear to be locked.
Okay, I will try to open it.
It opens up what you think into a large room. You see what looks to be a big stone pillar. You take your time, sit on the ledge there, pull your stilts off.
Yes.
I want to grab some rubbish or something on the floor, and I want to prop this secret door open so it won't.
It's fine, certainly.
And then I toss them across to Shadow so he can wedge open the one on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, I will do that. And once I have these stilts off, I am going to try to sneak further in.
Okay. You are going to you're moving in. Give me a stealth check in the tower, please. You're accosted by a horrible smell, and you then see coming around the corner, looking at you. You're going to see this into the room and this way. These stone pillars, and it looks like it is a fairly large, like maybe it was a cellar complex, but moving towards you is this. And then you guys can roll me initiatives. Alright. Oh, that's horrible. Golly. Alright. But y'all over there the way don't know anything yet. Because it's not his turn.
Oh, well, Fallen doesn't get a turn?
Well, I did say earlier that I was keeping my bow out, so I will hold an action.
Yeah, but so he's basically come across and stepping through, and they were sneaking through, waiting, and he walked right into this room.
I take a running jump and try to jump across to get behind Shadow.
Okay. Give me a dex check with advantage. It's slippery. And you hear
Okay, and that was, 25 feet? So that's my full movement. So I can't see, can I see past Shadow?
You got dark vision, so yeah, certainly you could see them. Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna pull my crossbow out and shoot at the one right there, the troglodyte one. And I miss.
I don't like any of the options.
Well, I need to make room for everybody else.
I know, that's one of the things I'm thinking about.
Pull me into the room.
I'm gonna go there, pulling Tennille with me. Be behind me.
So do we notice the ruckus going on over there?
You'll hear
I'm assuming I would have yelled.
Yeah, you saw him attack something, and then all of a sudden Shadow disappears out of view as y'all were looking
I'm
around.
pulling Tennille with me.
Yeah, he's pulling Tennille with him.
Yeah, in your shadow, you're going to see more over here. And
He pulled me with him.
what?
He said he pulled me with him.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I was looking at something.
So if the way is clear and I have a held action, I'd like to shoot across that Trog one with my.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move a little bit further closer to Troglodyte 4.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what we like to see.
Oh, you got a crit. I didn't get to play it. See? That's your crit hit.
Yay. But I missed with my claw. With that, I will use a disengage bonus action. Move back 5 feet.
Quetzal.
I'm going to, I guess, run and jump.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I just need a dex check when you go across. Or you can make it. Easily done. Alright, this one will move up on. Actually, we'll come up behind Shadow. And has a. Okay. Well, oh, wow. Okay. So he's going to first try to bite Shadow. Hits. And then has to. He's going to try to claw. And try to claw. Missing. Alright, next one will run up this way.
He stopped before he can move.
Okay.
That one stopped within 5 feet of me, so I am going to move to that corner right there.
Say when he gets here.
When Troglodyte 2 finishes his action, I move.
Okay, through the skirmisher deal, right?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
I can move up to half my speed without causing an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Alright.
So I'll move before Troglodyte 3 does.
Alright, he'll rush 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll come around, well then it just will, guess what, we'll bite at the Neil, hitting, and then clawing, and claw. Well, they like the Neil. They like dwarven meat. Number 3 will move up here doing the same thing. Bite.
Oh,
Claw.
Yikes.
You're just getting waylaid.
I'm getting pissed off is what I'm getting.
And,
Yeah.
Oh, there's your miss. Alright, and let's see. You will see one come sneaking around the corner at you.
Okay.
Shadow. And then claw. And claw. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, another one will come around the corner here. Move to 1, 2, 3. And okay. Bolin.
All right, just a second. So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire over there.
Okay. And as you're casting also on that, do me a favor when you're done. And let me... where's this at? Make me a perception check, please.
Tower?
Yes, please. You hear clattering behind you. Something's coming up behind you.
Like from the
From
platform?
No, actually from this way. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Oh my god. Damn.
Okay. But I don't see anything over that way.
No, well, you hear it. Your just attention's drawn, but you've stepped into there. But you've got your hackles on your. If you want to turn and watch and all that, and turn your back on everything, that's fine. I'm just, you shot that way, or you're casting, so that was where most of
I'm
your
going to
perception.
come down that way and keep an eye. I cast my spell, so that's my action for round. But I am going to turn that way and keep an eye and see if I see.
Okay, yeah, you're seeing some shadows. You say, what was your perception? Let me actually just give them their rolls. Oh my god, where's my tower? Damn it. Never mind. Why'd I even try to give them stealth rolls? Around the corner, trying to come up behind you.
Okay, as a bonus action, I would like to shift into a brown bear.
How did I not guess that was going to happen? I am so silly. All right, let me give you your brown bear.
You still didn't do the wild shape extension. Did you?
Son of a bitch, I didn't. I know. All right, you see, you are 24, so let me give this guy a 24, and he is friendly, and there you are. We'll pull you off to the side here. Just put you over, since there's no secret doors there. There you are.
Actually, yeah, I will try to be quiet and not move, and see if will come a little closer without seeing.
Well, they weren't trying to, you see them, they were getting bows ready, and now you've changed into a bear. Yeah. They were going to try to shoot you in the back. Not very very nice like.
I can't pass turn for bear.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Derp. All right. Well, they're, we'll step up here. And
would that be some partial cover because of the narrow opening for the doorway?
No, it gives you a pretty good opening there. To shoot right through it. Gives you an arrow. Donk. And then we'll run back, and he's going to step up. Shoot. And miss. And run back. Daniil.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the one next to me. Or attempt to, anyway. Really? Really?
Ooh. Yes.
Apparently I don't get to do
Really?
anything.
Shadow.
I'm going to attempt to attack the one that's right here, I guess.
Critical.
And then I'm going to try slashing at it with my claw.
Hit. You killed my troglodyte.
Yeah, that's what I do. I will then, I guess, just stay where I am.
Quetzal. Ooh, Quetzal.
Nice.
Critical. Thank you for the follow, Smug. We appreciate it. Welcome to the Rejects. We are in the middle of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. All right, Troglodyte 2 going to try to bite his distant cousin and miss, and then he will try to slash at you, Quetzal. Okay. Hissing at you, how could you run with filth? Ooh, what was it? Oh, concentration dropped off. So whatever Shadow had went away. And that was first claw. Second claw. Alright. Miss. Troglodyte 3 will continue on Thuniel. Hit. Another bite. You're gonna have a lot of holes in you. You know, Ochloria's not gonna be impressed if you.
I have a greater potion of healing.
If you survive that long.
That's right. Silly dwarf, you smell filth.
You live in a sewer and you're talking about me smelling like filth. Okay, dude.
I make it look pretty.
That's what your mom said.
Yes, I ate yours. Alright, this one will move up. Hitting. And clawing. And clawing. Alright. And this one, you'll see another one come. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop here and bite. It may just look like that, but it's own characters. We've rolled up Smug. A hit. And another claw. Foland, brown bear.
Does it look like I can squeeze through that opening over there?
Yeah, you could go. That wall is just crumbling down, so you could easily, the bear could move right through it. Not a problem. Okay, yeah. Which now has the goblin's full attention. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Big, hairy, smelly bear. Kill it. We eat it. Eats it good. Apparently not. He just swats them. Poof, poof. Yeah, oh, that's just not right.
I can't pass bear.
Oh, here, hold on. Yeah, oh no. Let's see. Well, y'all, okay. Alright. Thaniel.
Okay. This one in front of me looks like it's on its last leg. I'm trying to hit something.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Or not. There we go.
Yeah, it's a big bear. It's just swatting to just basically just rip the heads right off the goblins. Yeah. Look down at him. Maybe had to go to the bathroom.
And he's
wipe
dead.
it.
I killed it. Killed it with fire.
Oh. Killing my troglodytes.
Oh, wait a minute. Before I pass my turn, can I swig my greater potion of healing as an extra?
No, you can't. Nope.
Nope.
You can't.
Fine.
Shadow.
Okay. I am going to drink my greater potion of healing. And I think I didn't put it on myself.
Grab it, and there you go. Thank you.
And knock that off.
Thank you.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Yeah, it's an action.
That's what I thought. In that case...
I was about to have a fit if he let you do two things.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking it just to mess with you. Inconsistencies in my game. Quetzal. The silent one, folks. If y'all are new to the channel, Quetzal doesn't speak much. He just does.
I'm trying to figure out which one of my smites to hit these things with.
You're still very quiet, though. It is funny.
This is true.
It's your brethren. It's your distant relatives you're looking at.
Do not compare me to these things.
He's the Jon Snow of the group. He's the silent brooding one.
Just a few more weeks.
I know.
Same time for the Marvel, for Avengers too. A few more weeks.
April's gonna be big.
And then Tuesday won't be. It won't mind. I'm going up to Cobalt Con and into April, but it won't affect this group. Critical. Oh, look at that, a derp. A bam. Critical hit. Here he comes. Thunderous smite upon.
You didn't get that on the guy. Saving throw.
He hit the save.
He didn't drop the save on the back guy.
Hold on, let me see, make sure we're looking at what you did here. Okay, so he succeeds. So, I think that it's only after you do the thunders the save is to push him back or not. So
yeah. If he saves, he just doesn't get pushed away and knocked prone.
Yeah, that's fine. So he saves on that. You can still give, but you've got the damage, right? So you can still whap him with all of it. Yeah.
That did not roll crit damage because you don't have him targeted. That didn't actually get damage.
Yeah, so just grab that 18 and drag it on, drop it on top of the troglodyte. There you go. Whap.
I guess the crit damage was, redundant.
Yep. All right.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action.
2. Because you can.
Because I can.
10 hit
Looks like he's hungry.
What did he do? Hungry Jaw. Uh-oh. I forgot what that is. Let me see. That is...
If he bites in me, gets 10 hit points.
As a bonus action, you make a special attack. Yep. Hits, deals normal damage, and you gain 1 temporary hit point equal to your con modifier. Yep. Alright. So... Oh!
Do you have inspiration?
I do.
Hey, use it. That's a hit. Hungry Jaw is going to give you What's your con? You get 3 points, 3 temp hit points. You know how to put it in there?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. Nicely done. Alright, Troglodyte 4 will bite the sickly looking dwarf as they continue their jawing. Ate each other. Oh, yes, dwarf. Gonna skin you alive, eat you. You're not worth it, but... Oh, so close.
Oh no.
So, Neil, I thought you were raging. What happened to your rage?
She was just saying she was raging. She never dropped it on herself.
No, I did. I had rage on. Why is it not?
If you...
I did. I had the rage effect on me.
Well, it's not there.
It's on there now, but great.
So much damage taken.
It's a learning curve on that whole rage thing, right?
You're just trying to show off for Ocoria and get some trouble. Oh. And 7 will attack Quetzal. And 2 claws. And a claw. Boom. Nothing. Let's see. Folan. Mr. Brown Bear.
Mr. Brown Bear is going to come over here, squeeze into the opening there, and then leap across. And then...
I need a dex check at disadvantage, so you're so big.
Now I just see like Winnie the Pooh trying to stick it in himself.
That's exactly what I'm doing here. The bear's squeezing through, and well, not bad. Yeah, the bear makes its way to the ledge there. Yep.
And I push my way in here, and I roar at these.
You can't. You're stuck. You can't move. You're there. Yeah, because you can't occupy any space that it's already occupied. So
you're stuck right where you are.
You're stuck in the doorway. You've got. Let me see. What's your? I'll give you a claw attack. Since
I have dashed in here, so I can't.
Oh, gotcha. Then never mind. Okay. All right. Pass the turn. How? Oh my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will. Well, you're going to feel. No one looked. From behind, you're going to feel something swatting at you. You get hit with a...
I have a passive perception of 17.
You ran through, this thing was coming down the tunnel, coming down the dill, and you ran in through it, and we're so set on getting across.
I didn't run. I had to squeeze in there, and then I did a leaping.
Oh, you smell, but you're going to feel, you feel his hands trying to pull you back through. So Neil.
So he hit me with an axe, and
he's trying. He hits you with an axe, but I'm just saying you feel that something's on your backside.
I'm drinking my greater potion of healing, and then I'm going to. Well, hold on. Let me look at something. I'm going to use the. So the bear is in that.
Is in the crawl space in the door. Halfway in, halfway out.
I'm going to use my totem spirit, and I'm going to go over here. Oh no, because then he get an up attack. Going to use my totem spirit and dash over here.
You're going to...
And here.
What? Hold on a second here now. So you adopt this shoes. Which one did you use? Which one are you?
The eagle.
Okay. While you're raging and aren't wearing heavy armor, other creatures have it. So you turn into an eagle, and
no, I don't turn into an eagle. I have the spirit of an eagle where I'm able to move around and I'm able to dash. And if anybody's near me that would have the ability to do like a opportunity attack, they have disadvantage on the op attack.
You basically, but you kind of look like you grow. You basically take on some of the form.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't turn into eagle, yes, but you basically sprout some wings or feathers, and all of a sudden lift up and fly around that way. Now they have. Let's see. He can attack disadvantage on the attack roll, and that's a bonus action to dash. So you're still there, and he will try to swipe at you. Yeah, but I took my
main action as my greater potion of healing. So
okay, thank you. Okay, and that will try to claw you at disadvantage when you flew away and totally miss. Okay, and you will see as you come around the corner, it looks like there was more and pile of rubble, filthy crap on the ground, and looks like there was opening more into the room here. Looks like kind of your angle. So.
Okay, then I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shadow. And we'll hold here at the bottom of this round. So
I pretty much have one thing I can do. And then I will try slashing at him with my claw.
Oh, holy moly.
If only it was on the other attack.
Still killed him.
It was enough.
Nice.
Okay.
With that, I am done.
Quetz.
Okay, so Thunderous Smite should still be up because it says it lasts for up to a minute.
I believe it expires on your next hit.
It expires.
It does. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't read.
Sorry. It's okay. We're here to help. Alrighty, Troglodyte 4 will move up onto Quetzal, and not liking getting close to the bear, but will bite Quetzal and hit, and then claw, and claw. And miss. And last attack for the night will be Troglodyte 7. As a hit. And then 2 claws. A miss. And a hit. One last. Take that with you before we break for the night. Okay. So we will hold there, and next week we will pick up the action back up with Folan at Mr. Brown Bear. But we will hold here our 10:30 stop time for our East Coast folks so they could get to bed. good job as always.
Yep.
I will rack up some XP. I'm kind of doing it, giving you XP also, but there are, like I said, there's some, when we hit milestones, and if we're not close to all that, I'm like we did for this last time, I'm leveling you up anyway, but I'll go through for the RP for the last week plus all this too, and RP, I'll rack up the points and put that on there, but y'all still got a ways to go, but we're inching along, enjoying Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Good job, folks. Thanks for playing, as always. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll call it for the night, folks. We'll send everybody over. We'll go over there, and we're going to raid Shamazing DM. And we will see everybody Thursday night for the final episode of the Deadbeats and Out of the Abyss. See if they can survive their fight against the Demogorgon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they've got their hands full. It'll be a closure to their session for the last 2.5 years. So, and then Friday night will be our Lost Mines. Back to Lost Mines on Friday night. So anyway, that's the schedule for the rest of the week. Everybody that's here, my players, good job as always. Thanks for playing, and everybody out there watching, take care. And we'll send everybody over and tell them they've been rejected when you get over to Shamazing. And that should. Why doesn't it fire off? I can never raid. No. Oh, I'm in his channel. That's a dork. Let's do that. If you figured I'd do this right. So, there we go. We'll send everybody over. Guys, y'all are in this, and the players, y'all be good. I'm going to harass them over there for a little bit, and I'll see y'all next week. Thanks. See you guys.
Thanks all.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
And
Okay.
I still see nothing.
Sucks to be human.
It's curse of blindness. If anything shoots at me, I'm gonna firebolt it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's. I'll cantrip my way through this fight.
All right. Let's see.